Listen to me. If you are retired or if you are standing right on the doorstep of retirement, I want you to sit down, look at me, and really open your ears. Because the world of money is changing faster than ever, and there are companies out there right now targeting the way you get paid. You might be working a part-time job to supplement your Social Security, or maybe you're still grinding out those last few years of work to build up your nest egg. And one day, you look at your payroll portal, or your boss comes to you and says, "Hey, we have this amazing new benefit called ZayZoon. If you need your money before payday, you don't have to wait. You can get your cash instantly." It sounds like an absolute godsend, doesn't it? It sounds like someone is finally throwing you a lifeline when an unexpected emergency pops up. But before you tap that app, before you celebrate that you can get your hard-earned money a week early, we need to talk. We need to look at the truth, because what you don't know about platforms like ZayZoon can completely wreck your financial security at the exact time in your life when you cannot afford a single mistake. Let's start with what ZayZoon actually is. It is a service called Earned Wage Access. Now, do not let that fancy term confuse you. All it means is that instead of waiting for your traditional 2-week or monthly payday, ZayZoon integrates with your employer's payroll system. They track the hours you've already clocked in, and they let you withdraw a portion of that money early. Usually up to $200 a day or up to 50% of your total check. Then, when actual payday rolls around, ZayZoon automatically takes that money right back out of your paycheck before it ever touches your bank account. The people who run these companies will look you in the eye and tell you, this isn't a loan. There's no interest rate, there's no credit check, and it's completely safe. ZayZoon charges a flat fee, usually $5 per transaction, if you want that money instantly sent to your bank account or your debit card. Now, $5 sounds like nothing. You think, Susie, it's the cost of a cup of coffee. What's the big deal? The big deal is math. You have got to do the math. If you withdraw $100 of your earned wages 5 days before payday, and you pay a $5 fee to get it, that $5 is effectively your interest for those 5 days. If you calculate what that actually costs you on an annualized basis, what we call the annual percentage rate, that tiny $5 fee explodes into an APR of over 300%. Now, to be completely fair, ZayZoon does offer options to get your money without that $5 fee. They have a debit card option, or you can take your advance in the form of gift cards for specific retailers, sometimes even giving you a small bonus on the value of the gift card. But I want you to think very carefully about that. If you take your earned wages and a gift card to a specific grocery store or gas station just to avoid a fee, you have just let an app dictate where and how you can spend your hard-earned money. That is not financial freedom. That is financial restriction. The real question you need to ask yourself is not, how do I get my money faster? The real question is, why don't I have enough money in my bank account today to survive until next week? If you find yourself tempted to use ZayZoon, it is a massive red flag that your financial foundation has a crack in it. It means you do not have an emergency fund. I have told you this for decades, and I will say it until the day I die. You must have an emergency savings account. For people who are working, I used to say 3 to 6 months of expenses. But for those of you who are transitioning into retirement or are already there, you need 12 months of living expenses sitting safe and sound in a liquid account. I know it sounds incredibly hard to build that up right now with inflation making everything so expensive. But you have got to start somewhere. If you have to work a few extra hours, or cut out a subscription, or downsize your lifestyle today so that you can put $20, $50, or $100 a month into a savings account, you do it. Because the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have your own cash sitting in a bank account to cover an emergency is worth more than any app could ever offer you. So, what is your actionable takeaway here? What do you do if your employer offers ZayZoon? First, if you never need it, don't sign up for it. Don't download the app just because it's there. Out of sight, out of mind. Second, if you absolutely face a dire, true emergency, meaning your electricity is about to be shut off, or you cannot afford a life-saving medication, and you have zero savings, using ZayZoon once to pull out $100 is a better option than going to a predatory payday loan storefront or bouncing a check and paying a $35 overdraft fee. It can be used as an emergency tourniquet, but only if you promise yourself it is a one-time event. Do not rely on tech companies to solve a budgeting problem. ZayZoon is a business. They are making money off your convenience and your financial stress. I want you to be the one making money. I want you to look at your retirement years as a time of power, a time of security, and a time where you are completely in control of every single penny that bears your name. You can do this. Be strong, be smart, and stay safe. Video description. Are you retired or getting ready to retire and noticed a new benefit at work called ZayZoon? Your employer might pitch it as a free, helpful tool to get your paycheck early, but is it actually safe for your retirement nest egg? In this video, we break down exactly how earned wage access, EWA, platforms like ZayZoon work, the hidden costs that could disrupt your fixed income, and why a small $5 fee can secretly turn into a 300% annualized interest rate loop. Living on a fixed budget in retirement means every dollar counts. Learn the truth about early wage apps, how to identify the red flags in your spending, and the exact steps you need to take to build a bulletproof emergency fund so you never have to pay a fee to access your own hard-earned money. Don't let financial convenience trap you into a cycle of debt. Watch until the end to discover how to protect your financial freedom today.